Hi everybody, this is Mackenzie Fox from the Kentucky Horticulture Council, and I am so excited because today we get to go visit a farm. We're going to visit the Sustainable Harvest Farm in London, Kentucky, and you get to come with me. So let's go.
And my last name is Watershot. I like corn and I like tomatoes. Sweet potatoes are okay, it's not my favorite, and I like cucumbers.
Alright, Silas.
I'm Silas Watershot, and my favorite vegetables are corn, tomatoes, and strawberries.
Alright, Ben.
I'm Finley Watershot from Sustainable Harvest Farm, and my favorite vegetable is probably cucumbers or carrots. My favorite fruit we grow on the farm is strawberries and watermelons.
Alright, and I am Ford Waterstrap from Sustainable Harvest Farm. We're a certified organic vegetable operation that grows food for families just like you. We love growing food that nourishes people and that nourishes the earth, and we hope that we can be your farmer one day.
Farmers grow fruits and veggies for kids and families to eat. And at Sustainable Harvest Farm, they grow so many different types of fruits and veggies. One of the vegetables that they have growing in the fields right now is corn.
We have two different types of corn. We've got Hickory King and Sweet Corn. Hickory King is field corn, and you can't really eat that. It has to be turned into cornmeal.
We grow lettuce on our farm, and my mom really likes it, and we eat it a lot.
This is lacinato kale. You can use it for salads, you can cook it.
Smoothies.
Oh, it's real good in smoothies.
Kale chips. You kind of see these little stems right here. Scoot back so you can get away the video. So when the plant keeps growing as you harvest it, so back in June, the leaves were down here, so we'd harvest those leaves, and the plant keeps growing up and up and up, and it kind of peters out this time of year. But the crew here at Sustainable Harvest Farm harvests it 3 and 4 times a week, and it ends up in Kentucky and Ohio and all along the East Coast, down in Tennessee. But it's a great, super healthy crop. And you'll notice there's a little tiny insect. It's called a harlequin beetle. And as an organic farmer, we can't use any dangerous, harmful chemicals to kill that bug. So unfortunately, that little bug causes that damage to the plant leaf, and then we can't sell that. We can't sell that crop.
Is it good?
I like the stem. Well, not the big stem, but this little section.
Mm-hmm. The little stems on the leaves. Very nice. After food is harvested from the field, it is taken back and stored in large coolers, which are almost like really big refrigerators. Do you recognize any of these vegetables? Farmers, like Ford, use equipment and tools to help them do their job. This tractor breaks up the soil so that the plants and seeds can be easily put into the ground. And check out those big tires.
This is a transplanter. Trays up here and or seeds.
Trays of plants?
Trays of plants,
Uh-huh.
and then this spins around, and there's a hole right there. And you put these down in here, and when it's ready to drop, it drops through these things, and you put plants right in here.
Alright, very nice.
We're gonna read you the book's tops and bottom.
Once upon a time, there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, and he had given all his wealth to his son. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep.
Not far down the road lived a hare. Although hares was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. He had once owned land too, but now he had nothing. He had lost a risky bet with a tortoise and had sold all of his land to pay off the debt. Hare and his family were in very bad shape. The children are so hungry, Father Hare. We must think of something, Mrs. Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mrs. Hare put their heads together and cooked up a plan.
The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. "Hello, Bear. Wake up. It's your neighborhood, Hare. I have an idea." Bear opened one eye and grunted. We can be business partners," Hare said. "All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do the hard work of planting and harvesting, and we can split the profit right down the middle." "Yes, sir, Bear. We're in this together. I'll work and you sleep." "Huh?" said Bear. "So what will it be, Bear?" asked Hare. "The top half, or the bottom half. It's up to you, tops or bottoms." Let's see," Bear said with a yawn. "I'll take the top half." Hare right tops. Hare smiled. It's done deal, Bear."
So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. Hare planned Mrs. So everyone went to work. Hare planted, Mrs. Hare watered, and everyone weeded. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was
time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You gotta get the top, and I get the bottoms."
Hare and his family dug up the carrots, the radishes, and the beets. Hare plucked off all the tops, tossed them into a pile for Bear, and put the bottoms aside for himself.
Bear started at his pile, but Hare, all the best parts are in your half. You chose the tops, Bear. Hare said, Now, Hare, you've tricked me. You plant this field again, and this season I want the bottoms." Hare agreed. "It is done deal, Bear."
So Bear went back to sleep. Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded. Bear slept as the crops grew.
When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the bottoms, and I get the tops."
Hare and his family gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms and left Bear the tops put the tops in his own pile. Bear looked at his pile and scowled. "Hare, you've cheated me again, Bear." "But Bear," Hare said, "you wanted the bottom this time." Bear growled. "You plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice, and you owe me one season of both tops and bottoms." "You're right, poor Bear," I said, "Hare. It's only fair that you get both tops and bottoms this time. It's a done deal, Bear." So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded, then watered and weeded some more. Bear slept as the crops grew.
When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! This time you get the tops and the bottoms."
There in the front of Bear's house lay a high field of corn. Hare and his family yanked up every cornstalk. Hare tugged off the roots at the bottom and the tassel off the top and put them in a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected them collected the ears of corn in the middle and placed them in his own pile. Bear rubbed his eyes and watched. "See, Bear, you get the tops and the bottoms, I get the middles, just so, Bear. It's a done deal." By now, Bear was wide awake. "That's it, Hare," he hollered. "From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops, bottoms, and middles." Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road toward home.
Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare bought back his land with the profit from the crops, and he and Mrs. Hare opened a vegetable stand. And although Hare and Bear learned to live happily as neighbors, they never became business partners again.